Eat for survival, not for satisfaction.
That's difficult.
Eat for survival, not for satisfaction. My favorite meal?
Yeah.
Fried chicken. When I go to the restaurants, I'll order fried chicken wings naked. You see, I threw that part in. You didn't get to this weight by exercising. You didn't get to this weight by eating healthy. You got to this weight because of the bad eating habits that you have developed over the years. Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Sheree. I'm a board certified family nurse practitioner located in West Palm Beach, Florida, and I am the owner of Evolve Total Health, which is a certified medical weight loss clinic, and I am here for you.
Diversified Game. Learn how to start, run, and sustain your business.
Hey, it's Kellen, and today on Diversified Game, you guys are going to get some weight loss game. You're going to get some business game. You know, health is wealth. It's the old saying, but are you applying yourself? And maybe you're trying to figure out what that next career step is going to be for you. Let me tell you, you will not be broke if you become a nurse practitioner or even an RN BSN. Dr. J, welcome to Diversified Game. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm great. How are you?
Blessed by the best. Clients, I thank you for taking the time because I know weight loss here in South Florida, everybody wants to get their sexy on.
They want to get snatched.
Yeah, they want to get snatched, but are they ready to be snatched up? That's the thing.
That part.
Does your body match your mind, or your mind match your body, or But let the people know from the beginning, because I hear the accent and I hear the journey, so I want you to let people know, where are you from?
Oh, I'm Jamaican. What's up? Jamaica, we say. Right.
So, coming from, Jamaica, and what borough?
Jamaica?
No, from Jamaica to New York.
To Queens.
To Queens.
Yeah. From Jamaica, we grew up in Queens.
I didn't want to say Jamaica, Queens.
No, St. Albans. Yeah, okay. We grew up in St. Albans.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've been here in Florida for over 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the accent is still there.
It's still there. They said once a New Yorker, always a New Yorker. You ain't gonna get rid of that.
Yes. And again, Jamaica and New York, the hustle, nobody compares to the hustle.
Absolutely not. Oh yeah, we are hustlers. And they said Jamaicans usually have 10 jobs?
Yeah.
It's the real deal.
Yeah. That's why I got some Jamaican blood in me. So that's why. But it all goes back to Africa, and we'll get into that, and we can talk about tribes later. Yeah. But I only got so much time with you. Tell the people, was nursing always your thing? Was being a nurse practitioner, being an RN, BSN, or how was your journey? How did you get here?
Can I be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be a lawyer. I always wanted to be a lawyer, but my mom was like, no, you need to become a nurse because no matter what state you live in, there'll always be a need for nurses. And that's the reason why I went to school to be a nurse. But honestly, I was a teenage mom. So yeah, the struggle is real. I'm coming from far. I was a teenage mom. My mom put me out when I got pregnant. She was like, either you have an abortion or you move out. And I decided to move out. But guess what? My mom and my oldest daughter are BFFs right now. God is good.
Amen.
Change came. But back to what you asked me. Wanted to be a lawyer, decided to do nursing, and I started as a CNA. I started from I won't say the bottom, but that's what they say, started from the bottom, now you're here. But I started out as a CNA, and then I climbed the ladder to an LPN. I was an LPN for 14 years before I decided to go back to school to do my RN, just my associates. Then I did my bachelor's, my master's, and then my doctorate. Here comes Dr. J.
Wow, what a journey. Now, what was it? Because my audience knows we have CNA to MD.com because my wife, being an immigrant, had the same journey as CNA, cleaning the bedpans while in college, making it work when we were in Grambling, and then, but she always knew she wanted to be a doctor. What took you so long from, and I want to break down the confidence. Was it a confidence thing, or was it a financial thing of why you stayed in LPN for so long?
So during my LPN, I had got married, had children. So because of that, you have to work to pay the bills. That's what took me so long deciding to go back. I always wanted to go back, but I wasn't able to do my LPN, do my RN while working full time at that time. Didn't have enough support.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, was it life was running at 100 miles per hour, or was it that the support of the spouse not maybe wanting you to elevate to certain heights?
I wouldn't say that, but the spouse at the time worked as well, so we had no one to take care of the children.
Mm-hmm.
So that was we had to work. I worked nights, he worked days. I come home, stay with the children, so we had no one to take care of them. So that was one of the reasons why it took me so long. And then here came the divorce, so I really didn't have anyone to help me.
And was it after the divorce that you got the RN?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because at that time, I had moved to listen, this is a story. I had already divorced, moved to Florida, and then while I was living in Florida, I got someone to stay with the kids and went back to New York and left them for a whole year.
Oh, wow.
While I went back to New York and did my RN, only because they had a really good accelerated RN program there that only took a year. So I literally left my kids for a whole year, flying back and forth to New York from Florida once a month to see them back to school.
Shout out that program, especially if it's still there, because when you tell people like these accelerated programs, sometimes people don't believe you. They think you're trying to sell them something.
Oh no, it's Helene Fould College of Nursing in Manhattan. It's a 1-year program, but you have to already be an LPN. So you have to be an LPN to go to that program, and it's a 1-year associate. And if I'm not mistaken, they added the bachelor's since I've graduated back in 2009.
In a year?
Yeah.
Two, the bachelor's.
No, I think the bachelor's is probably longer. Don't quote me, but I know for the associate, it was 1 year accelerated.
Okay.
Intense.
Okay, intense program, and this was nonstop, I'm sure.
It was nonstop. And can I tell you something, Kellen? Do you know, like I said, you get so many challenges in life. While I was in New York doing the RN accelerated program, I was going to school Monday through Thursday and working double shifts at a nursing home every Saturday, every Sunday from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Come home Sunday at 11, back to school Monday morning, Monday through Thursday. Now listen to this. I'll never forget. It was February before I graduated. I had a toothache. I went to the dentist, got my tooth pulled. Long story short, I ended up getting an infection because I figured, let me get my tooth pulled on Friday because it was President's Weekend, so I have an extra day Monday, right?
Yeah.
I got a toothache, got my tooth pulled, got an infection, ended up in the emergency room, getting admitted to ICU because when they went to pull my they went to drain the abscess from the infection. I don't know what happened, but I ended up in ICU, intubated. Now listen, this is while I'm in school. Missed one of my exams, had to take a makeup, and the makeup is harder. So yeah, I've been through it. But guess what? I ended up graduating. I didn't have to miss any time, like extend the year. But obstacles happen in life, and you just got to push through it.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't understand why people are playing with their teeth, going to Colombia, Dominican Republic. You don't understand. They don't understand what could happen.
What could happen.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Just for a simple tooth extraction.
Yes. Now, you get the RN. What made you then say, okay, I want to do the bachelor's? Was the nurse prac always in the purview where you say, I know I can be a nurse prac and make all that big money?
That was never in. Remember, I told you I wanted to be a lawyer.
Still while you're doing all this. Okay.
So once I got the RN, it felt good because I love caring for people. I really do. So I got my associate, but that wasn't enough. I'm like, no, I gotta have my bachelor's. I gotta have that BSN behind my name. So when I did go back to school and finish my bachelor's in 2012, and I was like, okay, I started working in the emergency room, and I'm like, oh, I see nurse practitioners coming down to the emergency room admitting patients. And I'm like, I want to do that. And I'm like, I want to be a nurse practitioner too. So it was in 2012 when I started working in the emergency room that I got that thought of being a nurse practitioner, which I didn't start until 2015 is when I actually went back to school to do my nurse practitioner. So that's where I got my master's. That was a 2-year program. So I graduated in 2017.
And was that in New York or here in Florida?
No, I actually did it online with Chamberlain University, and then you have to do your practicum in Illinois. So you have to fly to Illinois to get signed off that you can continue, and then the hands-on training was here in Florida.
Okay. Now, when you get the nurse prac, a lot of people like you hit the lotto. People are Googling right now how much of nurse if they don't already know.
If they already know.
Yeah, but then you got it in 2015. But then when 2020 comes, like nurse prac, I mean, I could only imagine you're seeing people die, drop, people asking you questions about vaccines, and you are the doctor.
Well, to be honest with you, during the pandemic, there was a lot of travel assignments. So I actually honestly resigned from my NP job and went traveling to Texas because that's what everyone was doing at the time. Now, it was during the resignation of my full-time nurse practitioner job that I came back from Texas and was able to open my own clinic.
Okay.
Yeah.
You made that real money.
That real money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that quick money.
Yeah. You Wow.
Yeah.
That's okay, so going from NP and then, I know some nurse pracs put doctor behind, they call him doctor in the hospital, but did you stop your education or did you go get one more degree?
Yeah, you have to have a doctoral degree in order to have the DR in front of your name as a nurse practitioner. So I started my doctorate in 2019 and I graduated in 21. Okay. Yeah, so it's a 2-year program. So
and where'd you do that?
I did that at Chamberlain online. Okay. Everything was online because it was during the pandemic. So while I was on my travel assignment in Texas, I was able to log into class when I finish work and do that, double dipping.
Wow. So and you say you need that. I've worked in different medical places, and not everybody's, some people are, if they call them doctor, they'll take it, yes, I am. Yeah. So just to let you guys know, she gave you some game so you don't get caught up on, NBC or something like that, American Greed.
Right.
Because some people, Dr. Dre or, Dr. Sebi, some people just put the doctor and they just roll with it.
And we're not allowed to. You cannot, even before I got my doctorate, my patients used to be like, Dr. J, and I'm like, I'm not a doctor. You cannot say that. They were like, I don't care. You're my doctor.
Yeah.
Because I'm a nurse practitioner and I'm caring for them. I don't care. You're my doctor. But I'm like, no, legally you cannot say doctor unless I have my doctoral degree to prove it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so with this business here, this is South Florida. Everybody wants to look good. You have some great testimonials, beautiful website. What made you say, I want to focus on the weight loss and give them as much as you can? Because I know there's some things, you'd rather them come in and you talk about so they have a full understanding.
Right.
But people think because they hear Mounjaro or Ozempic, oh, yeah, I know, I'm just going to get that, not knowing the difference, not knowing, I'm not a fan of Ozempic. I tell everybody, stay away. That's just me from what I've seen. But the other ones I've seen, people lose 100 pounds and I'm like, okay, but the side effects for some people. But can you talk about, what you're giving them? Are you giving them meal plans? Is it, medicine? What?
Good. You're asking me some good questions. So one of the reasons why I focus on weight loss is because I tell this story to everyone that interviews me. I was obese as a child. I was teased, fatty, boom, boom. I'm Jamaican. I used to be teased. And then when I decided to do my weight loss journey and I lost the weight, I know how I felt. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I was overweight, I didn't have self-esteem issues like, oh my God, I don't want to go outside. I'm ashamed the way I look. None of that. Oh no, I was cute even when I was overweight. However, healthy-wise, losing the weight, I felt more confident. My blood pressure maintained itself and everything like that. But so the reason why I focus on weight loss because I know how it made me feel. So when I decided to focus on that, my patients came in. I started this weight loss and I saw the benefits of the blood pressure lowering and everything. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to make sure this is my niche. They would say, find your niche. And I found it because I'm so passionate about my patients losing weight. I am their weight loss coach. I am their life coach. The stories that I hear in here, and then I pray with them. I pray with my patients when they come in, and if they say something they need prayer, we do that too. So it's like a one-stop shop, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At any rate, the medications now, everyone's preference. I offer different medication based on your history. There's certain contraindications that you cannot get this medication with. However, the ones that I do offer it to, we see a weight loss. If whether you want to lose 20 pounds or 150 pounds, you come in, we do an assessment, and we sit down together. And I don't do meal plans, and I'll tell you why. I actually just had a new patient come in today, and I don't do meal plans because of the different cultures. Remember, I have Black, I have white, I have Haitian, I have Spanish, I have Jamaican. I have so many different cultures. I'm not going to tell you that you're used to eating your fried chicken, or you're used to eating curry goat or oxtail, and I'm going to tell you, oh no, you can only eat chicken breasts. Who does that? You're going to get bored, you're going to get tired, or you're going to get fed up and be like, screw this program, I'm not doing this. But I teach you how to eat from your own kitchen. I educate my clients on how to eat from their own kitchen, what not to eat and what to eat. And the bottom line is carbs. Carbs is so bad for us, and we all think, oh yeah, but I need carbs for my brain, and I need carbs to survive. We all overeat. That's all I'm going to tell you. We all eat more than what we need.
What about the number one? And for me, I'm only an addict of one thing, and it's the sugar. And it's everything except this water, and I'm still looking like, make sure. But the sugar, it's in the ketchup, it's in the mustard, it's in the barbecue sauce, it's in everything.
And you know what I tell my clients? And this is a freebie for everyone. Do not purchase anything in the supermarket that has more than 2 grams of sugar per serving.
Wait. Repeat that, because, you hit me, and I know the audience will be like, we might have someone
Write
swerve.
it down.
More than 2?
No more than 2 grams of sugar per serving. Per serving. And the reason why I'm emphasizing per serving, you might purchase something in the supermarket, and even it has 4 grams of sugar per serving. But it tastes so good, it has 4 servings, you ate the whole thing. You just had 4 servings.
I thought I was doing good with 10, but you say, because when you look at some of the juices and you're like, 45, what are they adding to this?
Soda probably has like 46 grams of sugar. Depends on what
the cranberry juice has that sometimes.
And people are like, oh, I have a urinary tract infection, I need some cranberry juice. The devil is a lie. You need water.
So 2 grams and I'm jumping, but is that in the book? And do you have the brands that we can buy? And
like I tell you, I don't do meal plans. I just tell my clients, every single client, do not purchase anything that has more than 2 grams of sugar per serving. Remember, they want you. I won't say that, but anyhow.
No, talk that talk because it's killing people.
It's killing people. It's literally killing you, the sugar. And I hear clients say all the time, oh, but all I have is a ginger ale when my stomach hurt. You don't need a ginger ale when your stomach hurt. No, drink some hot tea with natural ginger then. If you feel that you need a cup of tea, because Jamaicans, they drink tea for everything. Oh, I have heartburn, I'm going to drink a cup of tea. Oh, my stomach hurt, I'm going to drink a cup of tea. Drink natural sugar, natural ginger, natural mint. You use those to make your tea. You don't need ginger ale because you have an upset stomach. Drink something natural.
Okay, I know she's hitting you guys hard.
I'm sorry.
And I'm reaching in my pocket, and I still have my Viam that I haven't taken. Viam, we're coming for the advertisement. If 2 grams, that is going to be difficult. Or is it difficult? You just have to be intentional.
You have to be intentional. You have to be. Remember, since I opened my clinic to the community, August of 21, right? We have collectively, I have the statistics to show, we have collectively lost over 10,000 pounds.
Wow.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, that's huge.
Over 10,000 pounds collectively with all my clients. Self-esteem, healthier, diabetes. I have a client that her primary doctor, took her off of insulin. The doctor told her, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Took her off of insulin. I have other testimonials on social media. One of my clients, her doctor initially cut her blood pressure medicine in half, and now she's off the medication completely because of the weight loss. The thing is, obesity contributes to all the other medical conditions, the high blood pressure, the high cholesterol, the diabetes, the back pain, the ankle pain, the knee pain. It contributes to that because when you're overweight, your body can't sustain all of that weight, so it causes other things, the pain and so on and so forth. Swelling, the sodium retention, the water retention from eating too much sodium.
Yeah. Now, you were talking about doing massage here, and before y'all try to hit her up in the DMs talking about massage, that's a different type of table. Talk about what you do. You were talking about in a massage, burning off the fat. Can someone eat what they want, then come maybe once a week or once a month, and then?
Absolutely not. I'm glad you said that because I had a client come on Wednesday, and she's like, oh, so if I go in here in room 4, I can eat what I want? I'm like, no, ma'am. I said, then you'll be wasting your money. I educate my patients. I said, once you walk through that door, I own you. You made that decision to come here. So you're looking for something. You're looking for a service that I provide. I said, I own you until you get to your goal weight because guess what? You guys are all my walk-in referrals. That's how I get my patients. Yes, I do social media marketing, but you guys are my walk-in referrals. Oh my gosh, you look good. Where did you go? Oh, Dr. J's the truth. You need to go check her out. That's what I tell my patients all the time. But I have a slogan that I use all the time. Y'all better not steal this. Eat for survival, not for satisfaction.
That's difficult.
Eat for survival, not for satisfaction.
Okay, you say that, but everybody has their favorite restaurant or their favorite meal. And some people cover that up in the satisfaction, especially if the day isn't going right.
Why can't you go for a walk if the day ain't going right? Everyone puts emotion with food. You passed your test. Oh, girl, let's go out to eat. You got engaged. Oh, girl, let's go out to eat. Somebody passed. Oh, let me take you out. Food and emotions. They always use, oh, I'm depressed. I'm going to go eat. No. Why can't you go for a walk? Put your headphones in, put some spiritual music on, and go for a walk if you're down. Why does it have to be related to eating and eating the wrong things? Because you could go out to eat. I have a perfect example. I had a patient was like, my birthday's next week and my husband is taking me to Ruth Chris, but I don't want to go because I'm on your program. I said, you can go. I said, have a nice juicy steak and some spinach on the side. She was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. I said, no, don't.
No sweet potato casserole?
No sweet potato casserole and no sweet potato fries, no mashed potatoes. I said, no. You're going to go out and enjoy your birthday and you're going to have a nice juicy steak and have your spinach. And then the next week she came back because the medication is once a week. The next week she came back. She was like, you know what? I'm so glad I listened to you. She's like, I went out for my birthday. I didn't lead into temptation because I tell them that. Lead not into temptation. Excuses don't get you results. The bottom line is you have to have discipline, self-control, and commitment if you want to lose weight. It's not like you just get up and say, oh, I'm going to lose weight, but I'm going to eat what I want to eat. No, you eat what you want to eat. You're going to continue to gain weight. You have to have discipline.
Well, you say that, and some people say, well, I got the magic pill. My nephew, my cousin took the magic pill, and they've lost all this weight, but they don't see the after effect is if they overeat and that person's vomiting into the sink, the throw up, or, the other issues that some people have. What are some of those things that you tell people to come in versus, I'll send you your dose so you can stick yourself, or now they even have the pill?
Well, here's the thing. The medication, like I said, is weekly. One of the biggest side effects of the medication is nausea and vomiting, which I give them medication for that. And not everyone gets nauseous. Not everyone gets nauseous. It's individualized, So it depends on their tolerance. But no one sees the true behind the scenes. They just think, oh my God, there's no magic. It's not magic. The medication is a tool. The medication is a tool to suppress your appetite so that you feel full. It slows down the stomach emptying so you feel full. However, What happens when you get to your goal weight and you graduate from my program? It's a big to do. It's a program that I offer, and when you graduate from the program, now what? You're no longer getting the medication. So what I have taught you throughout your weight loss journey is the education that you're going to use to maintain. It's just a tool to suppress your appetite, and then once you graduate, now you have been educated on your portion control, how to do your grocery shopping, and so on and so forth. So it's no magic. There's no magic in weight loss. You just have to be determined and disciplined and have self-control.
And please don't turn off people just because she said there's no magic, because people want to hear the magic pill. The same way they want to hear, you can get rich overnight, they want to hear you can get healthy overnight. If I cut it out and then put it in my butt and then, put it, there's no. You haven't seen it yet.
Can I be honest with you? I have patients that come to me after bariatric surgery, after liposuction, and said, I just sucked out all the fat in my belly, but now I'm getting the fat elsewhere. Guess what? You did not change your relationship with food. You have to change your relationship with food in order to maintain a healthy lifestyle. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to change your relationship with food. And like intermittent fasting is one way, because it helps the stomach gut. I honestly, I'm not saying that you should, but I eat one meal a day, and the reason why is because I've been eating like this for years, so my body has been accustomed to it. So I say that to say this: anything that you're doing in life, once you get accustomed to it, for example, you have to be at work at 7 o'clock in the morning. You're going to make sure you're there on time, because if you don't get there on time, if you're constantly late, you're going to lose your job.
Yeah.
So that goes with the way you eat. This is your lifestyle. You want to be healthy. You want to look good in your clothing. You're going to say, you know what? This is just like a job. I'm going to be committed to getting healthy, because I want to lose the weight and I want to look good and I want to feel good and make sure I'm healthy. So yeah, it's just a commitment. You have to be committed.
Oh man, and we know that's sometimes consistency is the hardest part for people in business, in jobs. That's why, some people every year are looking for a new one. That's the difficult part. What is your favorite meal?
My favorite meal?
Yeah.
Fried chicken.
Really?
I promise you, when I go to the restaurants, I'll order fried chicken wings, naked. You see, I threw that part in.
Okay.
Naked, all flats. But naked. So it's the breaded, because people are like, oh, I can't eat fried foods. You can eat any meat you want. Just make sure it's naked. It's not dipped in flour, dipped in cornmeal when they frying it. You could eat any meat. You could eat curry goat, oxtail, fried chicken, jerk chicken, fried fish. You can eat any meat you want. Grill, whatever. You can eat it.
But naked, no barbecue sauce.
No, none of that stuff. And now, if you're because barbecue sauce is loaded with sugar, so if you're gonna have your barbecue sauce, you put it on the side so that you control how much sauce is on it, and you could dip just a little bit versus pouring the barbecue sauce all over the chicken. Now it's smothered in barbecue sauce, and you have all that sugar.
Woo-wee.
People gonna be like, what? I don't even want to meet her. I do virtual consults as well.
Well, no, people want to meet you because they need that coaching. It's like a trainer. You need someone to kick your butt.
Keep you accountable.
All day if you want to win. And I tell people, because they say, man, you guys are kind of expensive. I say, but look at our clients. They're winning in their fields. Yeah. And you don't see... Jay-Z's not Jay-Z, Beyonce's not Beyonce without a team that's going to keep them lean. If you just get, anybody can just help you spend and spend.
Absolutely.
But people to say, look, you need a mutual fund. Then you need a defined benefit plan. If you want to retire, like I want to retire and be kicked back and saying I do what I want to do when I want to do it. Correct. And I'm, have the access to whatever I need. Now, this business of yours, book. I want to talk about the book. Where can they get the book? Yeah. what's in the book, that they need to have it on their coffee table, not just on the bookcase.
Exactly.
But you need to have it on the coffee table, right next to the Bible, right next to the scriptures, the Ethiopian scriptures, y'all, the complete book. Why do they need that?
And that's right. Don't just buy the book, just say, oh, I'm going to support her and purchase the book. No, I need you to actually read the book. Everything that I just mentioned is in the book. It's going to teach you how to eat, how to change your lifestyle, your relationship with food. There's just a lot in that book. You need to open the book and read it. I promise you won't be disappointed. If you've ever been struggling, even if not you, but someone that you know that's struggling to lose weight, have them read my book.
Now, I know you want to do a podcast, but I could even see, is the audio book ready so they can go to sleep to you?
No.
Okay.
It's not on audio. You got to read
not
it.
Yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because, and I tell people this often, like we had a friend, and Dr. C, she was Cameroonian, and she gave everything in pidgin, English pidgin. And she's no longer here with this healthy, beautiful woman in her 40s. Things happen, but people can still go to YouTube and get it in the vernacular that they're used to, because everybody doesn't speak English or French in Cameroon. Some people just need the pidgin, just like the patois. Patois is just a pidgin, So I just put that out there because we need more than just English. We need more than just being so perfect in corporate.
Right.
Because our people who, that's not what they want to hear. And Trump has proven that you can be as an outlier, we'll say, since we're in Palm Beach County, right? That's my Irish twin. We're born on the same day. I've read every book that he wrote except the last two. But you can be yourself if you really believe that, hey, I can be as crazy as I want to be, it's we're in a whole different algorithm right now in life.
Sure.
What our parents were teaching us, that ain't necessarily working with the masses. They want to see the true you, and I love that because I'm
the real deal.
Yeah, because I'm local, unlike a baby.
I'm gonna tell you how it is, and I don't try to sugarcoat it because I tell my patients, you didn't get to this weight by exercising. You didn't get to this weight by eating healthy. You got to this weight because of the bad eating habits that you have developed over the years. Granted, some people say, oh, after my 3 kids or whatever. That's fine. I respect that. However, now you got to change your relationship with food to get the weight off. And that's why I'm here. I'm literally a phone call away. My patients love that. Yes, there's other doctors. I had one lady reach out to me and say, what's so different with your weight loss? Everyone's offering the medication. And I said, the difference is the coaching that goes along with my program. I literally hold you accountable. There's no ifs, ands, or buts around. You can't get away from me. I don't care if you live in another state. I'm going to hold you accountable. You're being held accountable via WhatsApp because I talk to everyone. Even when I'm out of the country, you can still get me.
And that almost sounds like they want an excuse, like they want to be sold. They're like if you don't change your weight, that doesn't impact you.
Yeah, I'm here to help you.
Yeah,
and I promise you when I tell you. And then I even tell my patients, you are guaranteed, and I put it in writing. I put it in writing. You are guaranteed in all caps that you will lose weight, and then I put in caps if you follow what I tell you to do.
Okay. Now, with the online presence, and I want to ask you, this might be part of your community give back. What is a community give back? Is it the online presence? Is it going to the festivals, the events, the speaking, checking out the forum club, and, supporting? What's that community give back that you're doing or that you would like to do in the future?
Yeah, well, now I have an annual conference. And it's great because it's a networking conference. I have speakers and, people get to meet. You never know. They always say you can meet that one person that'll change your life. So I do a lot of speaking in the community. And in the future, I'm actually planning something right now that's in the making on my nonprofit side. I have a nonprofit called Hello Somebody, helping everyone love on somebody. And Dr. J Care. So I have my nonprofit that I'm working on getting, I'll keep it, but I'm doing something in the community that I'm working on right now.
Okay, well, you guys got to keep abreast to the YouTube and the social medias and the website, even more importantly, is to keep abreast of what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
How can the community help you with any of these initiatives?
I actually have someone in the community that's helping me right now to get my nonprofit. I have it, but I haven't done anything with it yet. So we're in the process of doing it now, and of course we're going to look for sponsors because it's a nonprofit and it's giving back to the community. I'm going to have a scholarship attached to it as well. And like I said, what I can tell you, I told you I'm a teenage mom, so I'm trying to gear it towards that.
Okay. So maybe like organizations like the Talented Teen Club
Correct.
and whatnot.
I have a list of them that I have to reach out to.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, I got to throw in my favorite. Here locally. Do you think that some people are just so addicted to food that they can't be helped? Have you ever met that person that says, I'm a true addict, I can't stop eating, fill in the blank?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And one of the guys that told me that has lost 80 pounds.
Oh wow.
I have this one patient that went to a water park with his sons in Orlando, and he didn't decide to join my program until he got to the water park, got all the way to the top, and because of his weight, he couldn't get on there.
Wow.
Can you imagine? He had to come back down. His sons are like, Daddy, we want to get on the ride, and they couldn't get on. And how are you going to tell a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old Daddy's too fat or Daddy's overweight? They won't allow me because I weigh too much.
Yeah.
That's what made him get on the program, and he lost 80 pounds. So I get people that come in and say, oh God, and you know what he told me? He was like, with the intermittent fasting, eating between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. When he first started my program, 10:59, he's standing by the microwave. But again, like I said, you discipline yourself, self-control, commitment. After 2 months of being on my program, he was like, oh my gosh, he was like, it's 1 o'clock and I didn't even realize that I didn't even eat lunch yet. But you know what I'm saying? You have to be dedicated. You have to be disciplined. You have to be committed, because now you could take your sons to the water park with no problem.
Okay.
I get people that say, oh no, I gotta eat this, but I have a lady that told me I have to eat at night or else I won't sleep. I said, absolutely not. She was like, how am I gonna sleep if I don't eat? I'm like, you're gonna stop eating at 7 p.m. I was on a live with Kitty London. Shout out to Kitty. And she got on the live when we were talking about the weight loss, and she was like, oh my gosh. She was like, when I stopped eating at night, my acid reflux went away. She was on medication for acid reflux, not realizing it's the nighttime eating and then going to sleep that was causing the acid reflux. And once she stopped eating at night, she no longer had acid reflux, and she stopped taking the medication.
Great storytellers always want people wanting more. You guys, Dr. J was running around when I was here. Patients are coming. I know a patient's coming in soon. So I want to ask, because we watch, all these documentaries on the Netflix and the Primes. Do you recommend when they come in and they're on these diets to do like a full juice or all raw? No.
I tell my clients, eat your calories. I don't believe in juicing, and again, like I said, everyone has their own outlook on weight loss. I don't believe in juicing. I believe in eating your calories versus drinking your calories. When you eat your calories, you get that satisfaction from chewing. So you eat less too. You eat less from chewing, and you get the satisfaction when you chew versus drinking your calories.
Okay. Well, you guys do not, when you see her in the restaurant, you might see her at RH Rooftop, or you might see her at the Dutch Pot. There was an episode in Martin where the woman was like, I'm perfect, and then they saw her eating a rib. Dr. J is saying, you can eat.
Oh, yes, I go to Duffy's and I get my ribs, honey.
But she said they're naked.
Naked ribs, naked wings. I put my barbecue sauce on the side.
Okay.
Yeah. I love my steak, my fatty steak from Morton's. Oh yeah. I eat. You'll see me eat when I go out. I'm not sitting there eating a salad. Salad and water.
Okay.
No. I have water with lemon, but then I'll make sure I eat my meat.
Yes. No, I thank you for this. Let them know where they can find you. I can do this all day.
One more trick. Eat from the kids menu.
Oh.
You save money and you eat less.
That's legal.
Well, when I go to the restaurants, I order from the kids menu. I don't know if it's legal or illegal.
I always just thought our aunts or whatnot, hey, get it.
No, I order. I'm like, I'm looking at the kids menu, and they're saying if I go to a restaurant and said, you have to be under 12 or whatever. I'm like, unfortunately, I'm practicing portion control, so I would like to order from the kids menu, and they don't usually give me.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah,
okay.
You save money, it's cheaper, and you're eating less.
Okay. That is so nice. Again, let them know where they can find you on that beautiful website. And if you can, give them ranges. Because some people are so intimidated, they won't even make an inquiry if they say, I probably can't afford it. It probably costs more.
Plan.
Okay.
And it's hard to give ranges because it varies per the medication.
I don't want anyone coming in here off this audio or this video. Most people are listeners, but for you, they'll probably come watch on YouTube. I don't want them coming with $50 saying,
No. You have to come with at least 500.
Okay.
At least.
Okay.
And up.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, because you've gotten those folks.
Listen,
before.
I have. However, you're paying for great service. I mean, great service, VIP service, and I stand by that.
And you're paying for the experience of, remember when she was going to New York and, had to leave the kids to go knock this out and go during COVID and make the bag to save lives of our relatives. So you're paying for all that experience. So that's why. But
and
okay.
The coaching. That's very, very important in your weight loss journey. You got to have somebody hold you accountable.
Give them the website.
So my website is evolvetotalhealth.net, and all my social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, is Evolve Total Health. And I'm on LinkedIn as Dr. J. Sheree.
You guys have been blessed by the game. Now it's your time. And I know most of you might be driving right now too. But make sure when you stop that you comment, that you like. But most importantly, please share this game with somebody. It will change their life. Y'all be blessed.
Hello everyone. Come along with London and Sydney as they show you around the vibrant country of Cameroon. We explore the heart of Africa through the eyes of London and Sydney. Two explorers who journey across the great city of Yaoundé, exploring its rich culture, vibrant market squares, cultural heritage, and wildlife. With giggles and excitement, London and Sydney Explore Cameroon takes you on a fun-filled adventure, providing insight into the country's culture and traditions through the pages of this book. It's packed with exciting stories and super cool facts about Cameroon that will make you go, wow. Get your copy now, available on Amazon and in libraries near you. There's only one easy way to experience the exploration of Cameroon, and it's through London and Sydney. Don't wait, get yours.
Are you tired of the violence, tired of the injustice, police brutality, rampant discrimination, lack of gun control in this failed biased socioeconomic experiment called America? Or maybe you need a break from the relentless grind and want to regain control of your destiny, your wealth, your health, and your purpose. DiversifiedGame.com has the right course for you. Prepare for my first trip to Africa. Looking to reconnect with your roots, start a new business, or just a fresh start. Africa, aka the motherland, is waiting. Don't let the Chinese and the Mzungus have the fun and also take over the motherland. From Cairo to Mombasa, from Dakar to Cape Town, Africa has something for everyone, from business opportunities to the most amazing people, safety, leisure, and landscapes. The opportunities abound. It is time for the diaspora to reconnect with their roots. Time to reconnect with the birthplace of humanity. Africa is the last frontier. Get your head in the game and reclaim your legacy. The writing is on the wall. Babylon is falling. Give up the stress, grind, and violence inflicted on our people on this continent and prepare for a journey of restoration and joy by connecting with the land of your ancestors. Check out our new course and kick off your adventure at diversifiedgame.com.